2025 might be the biggest year FNAF has ever seen. This June, Secret of the Mimic drops, diving into the darkest chapter of the FNAF universe yet. At the same time, Dead by Daylight gets corrupted by Fazbear Horror in chapter 36. Then, in December, the FNAF 2 movie. Theories are exploding, and I'm building a game based on what we really think will happen in the movie. The FNAF 2 movie trailer dropped, and it's packed with secrets. But what if I told you we can predict the entire plot and even play it before the movie is released? Based on hidden clues and insane fan theories, I've pieced together what a FNAF 2 video game adaptation of the movie could look like, and it's more terrifying than you think. This isn't just speculation. What I found helped me uncover what might actually happen in the movie, and trust me, you'll want to see it before it releases in December 2025.
Now, let's get into it.
In this video, I'm taking all the wild predictions and subtle clues hidden in the FNAF 2 trailer and transforming them into an actual, playable video game version of the movie.
And I'm not just showing off the results. I'll walk you through exactly how I did it so that you can build your own version too.
Now, as a regular viewer of this channel, if this map looks familiar, it should. I used it in my Five Nights at Freddy's Game-Making Trilogy, where I built my own FNAF game from scratch.
Don't worry, you don't need to have seen them, but after this video, you're definitely gonna want to binge them. They laid the groundwork for everything you're about to see. Alright, let's bring the FNAF 2 movie to life, one line of code at a time.
Now, to bring this movie to life as a game, I'm not starting from scratch. I'm building on everything we learned in my FNAF Game-Making Trilogy. First, there's the free roam system. In a movie, characters don't just sit down at one office. They move, so the player needs the same freedom to explore the pizzeria just like a real protagonist would. But we're keeping the classic mask and camera mechanic too. The tension of switching feeds, alternating between camera and mask, hearing faint noises, catching a glimpse of something crawling through the vents. Let's not forget the animatronic AI. In the trilogy, I worked on a system where they think, hunt, and adapt. The tech, it's exactly what we need to bring Toy Freddy, Mangle, and the others to terrifying life. Now, if nothing changed in the last year and a half, everything should go smoothly when I press play.
One day later.
Yes! It finally works! This took way longer than it should have. So with the foundations already built, all we need now is to reshape them to fit the movie's world. And that's where it gets exciting. By the way, between this video and my last one, I started experimenting with a new location. What if FNAF gameplay met the backrooms? Imagine the animatronics, but in endless fluorescent hallways.
Where is Freddy even going? What the heck?
What is this invisible thing? I'm still working on it, but if you want to see what that crossover would look like, or if you want to see it come to life, just let me know down below. The teaser, it's not just a trailer, it's a puzzle. Hidden in the flashing lights and eerie silence are details most people completely missed, and they change everything. The trailer shows an outside circus, a school, a house, the toy animatronics, obviously, and a spinning wheel,
Which could be useful for a multiplayer version of the game. Just saying.
Those are things that we can implement in the game that will surely be in the movie. Starting with the circus location, then the school, the house, and I remade my animatronics AI so that it would work for the toy animatronics as well.
Huh? What is this? Female? Huh. That's better.
Although I have to say, it was trickier for non-humanoids like Mangle or small ones like Balloon Boy. When animating and creating characters like Mangle and Balloon Boy, we usually start by making a bean. Wait.
If you're someone who has watched the other videos of this series, you will know my love for bean. Let's make you bake. There you go. Bake bean.
I may be back, but Danny still isn't. Instead of using the actual school that's present in the trailer of the FNAF 2 movie, I used Baldi's Basics map instead, because it's way funnier and nostalgic, and there isn't a lot of models of schools online that fit with the description given in the movie. I also used Granny's house as the haunted house from the movie. To reshape the story of this FNAF 2 movie game, I went full detective mode, digging through the infamous Scott Cawthon script pages. But instead of blindly following every theory from Game Theory or other channels, I took a page from the cards. I discarded everything that can't be confirmed, while considering only Game Theory's plausible theories. Most of the pages, they're likely decoys. They're fun to read, but probably never meant for the final cut. Like the one with military personnel discussing the technology of the animatronics. Great atmosphere, but a little out there. So in my game, it becomes a hidden audio tape. Just a creepy reference for the lore hunters. Same goes for the page about dangerous plushies. I'm weaving them into the environment, background elements that just might activate if you're not careful. But some pages felt different, like the one with a code to disable child protection software. That's the kind of detail that fits perfectly into a game. In the theory, it was only discarded because of the page number, but it's very possible that this scene only happens later in the movie, or that it actually happens at the very beginning as the rising action of the story. So now, before anything starts, the player needs to enter that code to free the animatronics, unlocking the real horror underneath. And then there's the page, the one that still gives me chills, where an unknown man silently leads children into the pizzeria. After the teaser dropped, that page feels real. So in the game, it's the cold open, a haunting audio tape that sets the tone from the start. Now we've almost got a complete game mechanics system, but the latest game theory about the FNAF 2 movie, which is named I Solved the FNAF 2 Movie Before It Came Out, where MatPat's successor, Forrest Lee, or First, mentioned useful details on the teaser that I've missed, like the Endo 2 and the Fast Stalker. I've implemented the Endo 2 as a roaming animatronic, but for the Fast Stalker, it's a little more complicated. It's not present in the other FNAF games, so we don't know its current purpose. I think that first vision of the Fast Stalker is spot on and brilliant. It could help communication between human and animatronic, as well as signal the player when an animatronic is near. So the player will be able to use this mask or lights depending on who's there. I've checked around on Sketchfab and other 3D model websites to see if there's any usable Fast Stalkers model, but unfortunately there doesn't seem to be any, so I guess I'll have to do it myself.
We're only 100 subscribers from 12,000 subscribers. So please, please subscribe. It would mean so much to me. It will help me so much, and it only takes a few seconds. Thank you. Now it's your turn. What do you think should be in a movie game adaptation? What features would you add? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm reading them all.